Hi, my name's Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. You can find me at jonieswhitelighthealing.com. And if you'd like to schedule a private reading, please contact me via my website. I do Facebook video, Skype, and phone sessions for folks who are not local to North Central Jersey. You could find me on Twitter, LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Facebook. Please like my Joanie's White Light Healing fan page. And if you'd like to friend me, please let me know how you found me because I don't friend strangers. So this is a collective reading. This is being put out because I've had quite a number of people reach out to me privately wanting to know about this coronavirus and whether they are to be afraid. So I am compelled on a Sunday morning, March 1st, 2020, to go in for everyone. If this does not resonate, you can shelve it. It might resonate at another date. All readings are timeless. There are no timestamps on it. Spirit knows when you are going to be watching this. So if you watch this today, fine. If you watch it another day, week, month, year, it will resonate. And if not, put it on the shelf then, okay? So this is not to take the place of mental health or medical professional help. I do not aim to cure or heal. This is for entertainment purposes only. See the disclaimer below. I used to be a therapist, an LCSW in New York City. I was a drug and alcohol counselor as well as a psychiatric social worker. I became gifted with abilities in around 2003, 4, 5. If you'd like to know about how I became gifted with abilities, go to my website, go to the blog page, and to the right of that screen, might not be to the right if you're on another device, but if you're on a PC or tablet or laptop, it's on the right. And it says published articles, and it's the top one. And it's the Awaken CHE, Center for Human Evolution. And if you go there, you'll see an article that I wrote called From Asleep to Woke with Healing and Channeling Abilities. You'll understand more about who I am. Also, if you go to YouTube and subscribe, please press the bell all icon to receive notifications of when I put out videos. If you go to my videos page on the first screen, I believe it is, it's the Drew University Part 1 video, and you'll see me live where I talk about my story as well. Okay, so regarding this coronavirus, there is so much here that just go with me on this. So if it appears tangential, Spirit is inserting so many things for y'all to follow. I suggest you have a glass of water by you in case I am guided to have you take a sip, which means that negative energies would flush through the physical body. So, want to get everyone on the same page here. Not everyone might be, but this is for those of you who might understand this a little bit better. We are a collective. We are all connected as one. This concept is known as unity consciousness. We are all connected. So what you think affects me, what you say affects me, what you do affects me and everyone else. Not just you and everyone else, but all of your other aspects incarnated in other lifetimes, and so on and so forth. So we're all interconnected. So that's the first thing. The second thing, that's one concept. The second concept is that there are consciousnesses, ideas, concepts, constructs that work together to assist us. We can look at them negatively, positively, neutrally. I choose to look at all things not only neutrally, but with wonderment and adventure to see what it has to tell me. For example, people say that animals are totems and they are guides with a certain energy and they have messages for us. So if you see something coming at you and it's an animal, sure, if you're in danger, you run, you protect, you hide, whatever it is. But when you pull out of the fear and you go to the place of wonderment and adventure, then you can say, I wonder what that hawk energy is. I wonder what that bear energy is. What is that animal telling me? Well, we've got a coronavirus here, folks, and it's a consciousness. It is a construct. It is a collective of energy that is now on our path. And depending on where you are in the world determines how close it is to you. We have opportunities here. There's so much metaphor. I was briefly going in before, like, oh, what could it be? What could it be? And I was laughing, saying, oh my gosh, that is another metaphor for this, and that's a blessed gift to look at that. Okay? That's the next part, is that these constructs are collectives, and they come in bearing gifts for us to learn as souls. Now we have another piece here too that we need to embrace. Very important to consider. Our thoughts create our reality. Where we are energetically, vibration-wise, will attract what is like-minded or matched to our vibration. So if we fear something, we're a sure apt to draw it towards us. If we are fearful, our vibration is lower, it is negative. Therefore, we will just be seeing more negativity and again, attracting negativity. The goal is for us to release fears and for us to remain neutral and positive. Neutral and positive. Neutral, if something comes at us and is scary, it's to not go to the place of fear, to remain calm, and then have that positive outlook that there's something about this that we could learn from. Okay. Perception. Our minds are very, very powerful. You have control over your mind. I don't have control over your mind. Your thoughts are yours. Okay. So unless you have negative energies that are attached to you, or there's hex, spell, curse, which I'm going to do an exorcism right now so we can at least eliminate that possibility. You have control over whether you choose to be fearful or positive, whether you choose to perceive something as a death wish, death warrant, or a gift, or an interesting, entertaining idea. Okay, so let's start with an exorcism. As I've done before in some other readings, I don't spin my head around and I don't projectile vomit, so you don't have to turn the video off. Okay, I do this every day and I don't come from a place of fear, and I can do this for the collective because I use intention. Therefore, you have your glass of water by you, folks, and here we go. You don't have to do anything but sit and watch. I'm doing this to at least let's get you all on the path where you have more of an ability to deal with this coronavirus, okay? Across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations, anything that is in, on, around, suggested, anything cloaked to be revealed, not to be replicated. Any chips or implants we take out, any abductions we rescue, and we bring you back to where you were supposed to be, your original place of origin. Any places where you were blown up, decimated, and your pieces are flying all over creation, we put you back together like Humpty Dumpty. Okay? Doing this now for y'all. Someone's got a bottle. I think there's gin there. Put down the liquor. It's not quicker. Brings you down, folks, that alcohol. Brings you to a place of excitement, perhaps, but then you get really dull. And you start having stinking thinking, negativity. No need. Put it down. Get help. That attracts negativity. Your thoughts go wild. Alcohol is not helping here. Mary is here, Mother Mary. She's assisting in this, calming the masses, putting peace over y'all. I feel a lot of tension that's coming up. There's twisted energy. There are people that do have things that are twined into them. Some muscles are off. I see a limp. I see shoulders ache. A neck has been a little bit twisted and off. Definitely someone's neck was off. Someone's eyes were burning. Someone's been cocooning. They haven't felt right. They've been very, very, very inward. There's a lot of solitude with some of you. And I do feel throw-up-y. No, I don't throw up on camera. So there is this vomity feeling. It's a poison. It's being excised from you. I see someone who has a torture. Someone's really They're blaming, could be themselves and or other, and they've got this voice that's been channeling to them to hurt, to hurt, to hurt, and that's going away. Have a sip of water. For all of you who've been participating, just have a sip. Good. A lot of energy that's streaming all through you, permeating you, blessing you, and calming you. You are holy. You are God. You are blessed. And if any of you have had aches and pains, and with my Yiddish, I'll say krexes. So if any of you are krexing around, some of that wasn't you. Some of that was other. These energies are leaving. They're going to the wayside. They're leaving. They're going home. Higher vibration beings that are assisting in this clearing are taking them and lifting them off, kind of like the flying monkeys in Wizard of Oz, and they're being plucked out of your vicinity, and you will feel lighter. If some of you play Pokemon, that is not a great idea. I'm not feeling very comfortable with that game. I suggest you delete that from an app. Put that down. There's a sword that is used. It is a mighty sword, and it is negative. It is an evil sword. It is not blessed. It is demonic. Okay. This will take, let's see, today is Sunday, March 1, although you might be watching it another day, but I'm going to count from there. By April, there's going to be a massive clearing with y'all. So between March 1 and April 2, this is going to go on for several weeks, and it will feel very comfortable. And I feel that you're going to be easing into a new way of thinking. Your paradigm is going to shift, what you've been working within, what your beliefs are, and they're centuries old. You'll be eliminating what does not serve you because you've been holding on to ancient prescriptions that were evil, and they were just taken off of you. So that's great news. Okay, so now that y'all don't have this negative energy on, in, around, suggested, and cloaked, I'm going to go into what this coronavirus is in all different ways. So here we go. Joanie puts herself aside. She finds out what Spirit has to say. Here we go. What I get is believe in the mandatory healing of the oneness. So I'm just going to break that down into more understandable English for y'all. Believe that you are perfect and you are healed, and that the oneness is perfect and always has been and always will be. That we are one, we are blessed, we are connected, we are healed, we are whole, we are all. We are created in the divine image, we are perfection and grace. And I see as a whole, we connect as one big love ball. And that I see the steam engine coming around the bend, around the mountain pass, and it says coronavirus on it. And it's a challenge for us. And we get, as like a team, we're all in a huddle. We get to choose whether we want to be in a huddle or if we want to break out and leave the huddle. But Spirit is suggesting remain in the huddle, stick to the collective, remain whole, and remember that you are perfect and healed and one and created in the image of perfection. And that there is a lie that's coming around the bend that you are broken, tortured, that there are pieces of you fragmented, that you don't know what you're doing, that you're off. And that the boo, 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 boo is a challenge. It's a challenge. Like, what are you made of? Who are you? What do you think you are? Can you take this? Can you handle the blows that are coming in right and left? And the blows coming in right and left are people chatting and media reports and their challenges and their challenges and their challenges. That's the tooting of this locomotive that's coming round the mountain pass. Who are you? What are you made of? Can you withstand pressure? Now, if you are fearful, if you have difficulty withstanding pressure, if you don't believe that you're connected to the oneness, your job is to work on that belief. Now, there's your truth, my truth, and the truth. So you don't have to embrace anything that I am saying as Joanie or Spirit is saying through me. There's free will choice, which is what we love in Earth School. That is blessed. I'm channeling a message. I'm going to go in regarding more about the challenge. Who are you? How are you going to take this? What are you going to do? Are you going to amp up on supplements? Are you going to take good care of yourself? Or are you going to hide? Are you going to run? Are you going to gossip? Are you going to spread fear? What are you going to do? Now that you hear the tooting of the locomotive coming around the bend, what are you going to do? Which way are you going to go? You have free will choice. My diet sucked. I think I should eat better. That would strengthen my immune system in case I get sick. I haven't been walking. I stopped walking about a year ago. I think I'm going to move my body. Oh, that'll oxygenate my blood. That'll get the endorphins going. Serotonin levels will go up. I'll feel better. I'll feel happier. You haven't been feeling so happy either. I've been really low. I've been watching TV that has negative messages. Maybe I should watch something positive. So you have so many opportunities regarding shifting your day-to-day. Raises your vibration, and physically you become more well. If you become more well, your vibration also goes up. So if you get sick, chances are you'd be able to handle what comes around the bend. Have a sip of water, spirit's working on you more. Going in again. Some of this is a trigger from other lifetimes where you've died by a plague, by an illness, by something that has spread. So it's a trigger. Let's get rid of karma for those of you who across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations, blamed yourself and or other, or even an illness, a disease that crippled you, killed you, and or killed you. And you incurred karma. Hence, you're being triggered here and you're out of your mind. You're afraid. Cross time and space, forwards and backwards, any karma that would trigger you to feel that you're gonna die. Forgive yourself, forgive everyone and everything. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness. Please, all of you, forgive me because I had unforgiveness towards you. Thank God for these life lessons. Sip water between now and when you go to sleep. That'll help flush negative energies through the physical body. I see mass graves. I see a lot of people who died in different wars, and that this coronavirus is a reflection. It's a memory from other lifetimes where you've seen mass death, suffering, killing, polio outbreaks and plagues, the plague and all different things, the bubonic plague and different things. There was the European one. Okay. Massive clearing going on in your mind. Massive. There were many people's throats that were hurting, and there was an ache. And the divine ones, the highest of Christ light that I work with, are working on your throat chakras, an elimination of sadness, and they're replacing it with peace. Going in for more. I see another piece here. A lot of you are warning. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Warning, warning. You're doing a lot of warning. W-A-R-N as in Nancy, I-N-G, warning. You're warning people. Watch out. Be careful. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. And this is stirring up a lot of emotion for you. You have been in situations where you have avoided disaster. You were quite knowledgeable in how to circumvent things, and you are being heroic, and you are doing this to assist other people. So I see that you are doing this again. This is part of your nature, is to assist people in being the best that they can be so they can avoid trouble. Be discerning regarding this, because in your assisting other people, I do see you're instilling fear in them, and that you're raising your fear level, which lowers your vibration in theirs. So you need to take a look at how can you assist without scaring people. Thank you for caring for the collective, caring for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. You are full of love. You are supporting us all. However, the warning has gotten to a pitch where you're scaring us as well, and there's a ripple effect. Pull it back quite a bit and take a look at how you could word yourself. Word what you're saying. Go inside and see how you're wording what you're saying before you spread out that information to others. I'm going to go in for more. I see peace is coming. Now that is a collective, a consciousness construct, a collective of energies that is here to envelop us and embrace us with love. So I do see peace is assisting. There are some people who have necklaces with charms on them that are beautiful. One is amber. Another one is gold. And I do see possibly petrified wood. And people are wearing necklaces that are absolutely brilliant. If you find that the necklace that you wear gives you courage, gives you hope, and eliminates fear, wear it. I suggest that you wear it. It is beautiful. I see a diamond. I see these elements from the world that are on a thread, on a rope, on a chain. I see them shouting out, and they're sharing your love with others, and that assists you and others. And it releases some of the tension that you have inside when you wear these necklaces. I'm going to keep going in for more. So some of you are saying, should I hurry and get a mask? Should I hurry and get a mask? I can't find any more. They're all sold out. What do? I'm going to die. And by the way, I'm doing the Rosanna Dana. And I thought I was going to die. So Spirit wants me to put in some levity here, folks. I'm not minimizing, I'm just being Joanie because I don't have fear. So let's find out about the mask situation. Wow, cool metaphor. If you don't have a mask on, are you showing your true self to the world? If you wear a mask, do you feel that you truly would be protected anyway? If you put something over yourself and cover yourself, do you believe that you still are in harm's way or could be hurt? Bottom line is, what are your fears? Many people, despite their having a mask, are afraid of getting sick. So if you have a mask and you still are afraid of getting sick, you could get sick. It doesn't matter if you have a mask. That's what Spirit is saying. Now, I'm not going against the CDC, the government, your local, state, federal, town officials saying masks work and this chick is spreading fear and going against health. This is cosmic, psychic channeling for entertainment purposes only. Watch what you're afraid of. Get rid of your fears. How strong are you? What can you withstand? Do you have hope? So this is to go inside. This isn't just about a virus. This is about who are you? What are you made of? And this coronavirus is a big challenge. It's like a universal test. Did you do your work? Did you get rid of your fears and phobias? And if you answer no, it's about time. Spirit has been telling you in all forms for decades to do it. And if you didn't want to, now sure as heck is the time because you're being put to the test. Spirit doesn't judge and there's no punishment. There's just hard ass kicking going on right now. You're being bundled in love. Care for yourself. Deal with yourself. All that you are. Aim for the best. Work on your being the highest version of yourself. So if you don't have a mask, it's okay. There's nothing you could do about it anyway, is there? It's okay. Do what's in your control and let the rest go. Serenity prayer this. I'm going in for more. There are so many fearful folks. I love life. I don't want to die. I understand you're afraid. If you need to cocoon yourself, if that's the only way that you can get through this, then do that. I had channeled for a group yesterday about this, and one of the things that came through, which Spirit is saying, talk about it here, is that some people might use this as an exit opportunity. So if they want to leave, maybe they'll contract something. It might not even be a coronavirus. It could be something else that's then deemed it. But some people want to just jump on board that exit train. And that if that's the case, if you want out, then your higher self will have a conversation with your guides and others and angels and ascended masters, etc., regarding how to make this story come together so you're not here anymore. I believe that the majority of you want to stick around to see what's next, because this time in Earth's history is fabulous. Very few of you will be going via this exit opportunity, but I don't know, I'm Joanie that pushed herself aside, so I have to bring in what Spirit is saying. Very few of you will go via this opportunity. Watch what you're eating. Dry cereal doesn't seem to assist. Salicylic acid in meats hurts some of you, so take a look at your diet. Again, I'm seeing that petrified wood that someone's wearing. It's like a little chip of wood. It's gorgeous, very powerful. It's a grounder for you, and it's fabulous. It works very, very well for what you are trying to do and how you are healing. Going back in. Many of you are very determined to get through this time. Spirit says you're students of the law. So Joanie's asking, what's that? And I get you're looking for justice, and that you're looking for the balance, and you're looking, how could this be if this is something that was possibly unleashed? Some people believe it's a bioweapon. So if there's an unleashing of something, many people are on a mission to have justice served. And that is a beautiful aim. Stay well, stay out of harm's way, be good to yourself. Peace is with you. Mary works with you. Some people are very angry. I've had it. Now this, what the hell is going on here? I am so done. This is so pathetic. Work through your anger and bitterness and sadness. There comes a time when everyone has to face truth, has to face vile things. So a virus can be looked at as something that's vile. And this virus, maybe you hold a virus within yourself and that you are sick inside in some way. Maybe it's your attitude, maybe it's your bitterness, your suffering, and that it's time for you to rid yourself of the virus within. You will notice that people treat you better when you act nicer. Right now, you're acting crotchety and grumbly, the way someone might act when they're sick, when they have a virus and they just want to be left alone. But you seem to carry that around with you all the time. So if this resonates with you, rid yourself of your anger and your fed upness and your sadness. Change your attitude and you'll watch your world change around you. Things will get better. Spirit is asking, for some of you, are you gossips and do you spread things around? So the virus comes in as a reflection of an unhealed part of yourself. Viruses spread, and you might spread things around. What motivates you to open up your mouth and spread things that are not for your highest good and the highest good of all? What is the motivation behind your sharing untruths or things that you believe are? Why do you play telephone? Who are you jealous of? Who do you envy? Who do you have contempt for? In what way do you feel shame and guilt? Why are you embarrassed? If any of this resonates with you, work on these pieces of yourself that are not healed. When you heal these pieces of yourself, your mouth stops going like this and you stop spreading things like a virus. If you're pent up inside and you don't want to go out because you're afraid you're going to get sick, it's really important to blow off steam and do something. So if you're not going out to walk around, at least get a treadmill, exercise, or a bike. Do some type of exercise in your home, or go outside where there aren't a lot of people. You need to move your body. Some of you have retreated and you are so frightened you're not moving your body. You're getting sick in an emotional way because you're afraid to be around people. Eat well. I see people eating berries, which have antioxidants. They help very much. Anti-cancer properties in the berries. I see blueberries, blackberries. I see cherries when they come in season, or if you could get a hold of maybe concentrated cherry concentrate and then you can dilute it. That's when you can have cherries year round. Berries are very helpful. And I do see people's throat chakras need attention. So the color blue works very well. That's the color for the throat chakra. So you don't have to wear blue. You can if you want. You could put a blue scarf or kerchief, bandana around your neck, or you could even adorn yourself with the energy of blue. Call upon the consciousness called blue to come to you. Now, yes, it's helpful to have blue be around your throat, but blue will assist you if it envelops all of you. Your throat needs attention. You've been speaking a lot about this, and it's time to really simmer down because you're working yourself up. Now, some people are saying, why is she not afraid? I want to know what's her deal. What is Joanie doing? What is she thinking, believing, where she's chill and she could talk about this without freaking out? I want to know. I want to know. I want some of that. So I'm going to share with you. I believe that there is a reason for everything. I believe, Joanie believes this is time limited. It is part of a bigger plan. I believe that Spirit is gracious and offers us blessings. I believe that this is monumental in Earth's history. I believe that I am safe. I believe that most people around the world are chill and are golden, and that they will not be experiencing this, that very few will in fact experience this, that some parts of this outbreak are real and other parts aren't, and that I use my discernment, and that I smile at this story. I offer love to this idea. I bless those who are sad. I offer strength to those who are fearful. I honor anyone who chooses to be afraid. I honor anyone who goes according to their plan if they get sick and they wish to exit via a virus or anything that appears as such. I believe this is a new day and that we are on the precipice of something huge, and that so much is going on and a lot is inexplicable, and therefore it's not even necessarily something that I know where I can articulate it, but I have a knowing that is deep inside that all is well, and that I know that the spirit that I believe is wants us to create a harmonic reality that is without suffering and that is of love, that where we are interconnected as a beautiful community, where we have our strengths and we share with each other, and that to destroy what we are creating now makes no sense whatsoever at all. Nothing makes no sense, does not compute. Zippo, null, void, null set. I don't entertain this concept. I am safe. We are safe. Watch the events unfold, folks. It's tremendous. I'm going to see if there's anything left to share. If any of you feel crummy, if you do feel sick, if you can deal with sulfites, have an Epsom salt bath, a cup of Epsom salts in a warm bath where the Epsom salts are very well dissolved, and then sit back and say, please release all that does not serve me. Thank you. And that'll calm a lot of you down. And I see prayer, and I see for some of you the sunshine assists you. Talking less about this and doing more to help yourself and heal. That's what this is about. So if you like this video, please press like, share it with anyone you feel will be assisted by it. And comment below. I'd really like to hear what you have to say. I'm rooting for y'all, and I am hoping that the way that you feel now is different from the way you felt before you began watching this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I love doing this, and I'll see you again. Bye, y'all.